the fandom was nervous about a prequel and excited about a prequel.
Yeah.
I have to say that one of the things that has made fans less nervous is that you both seem to be such fans of the original show. I think you actually watch the show, and you talk about it in a way that you seriously get it. So talk about like your own history with the show, I guess especially going back a while for you.
No, I resonate because when I saw the prequel come across, I was like, oh, come on. I almost like immediately I was like, there's no way like I'm going to do this. Like, this is just, there's no way. Like, it's 15 seasons. It was so good as what it was. How could it be better? Then I read the script and I was like, that's how. And then I talked to Robbie, Jensen, Daniel, the entire creative team, and I was like, oh, that's how. And it was really cool. Like, you know, they have something they want to do here. It's not just to put product out. This series means so much to us, but it means so much more to Jensen, obviously, and to Robbie. Jensen's been with it for 15 years. Like, it's not about product, it's about story. And he really had a story that he wanted to tell for a character that he loved, which is John and Mary.
Yeah, and for me, growing up, Supernatural was a little too scary for me. It's still terrifying now, oh my goodness.
No, it is.
And even filming our show, I'm terrified at all times. But in watching the show now and watching especially the John and Mary scenes for context, like, it's such a beautiful show, and learning about it through Jensen and Jared as well, it's like such an honor. I'm like, wow, this is so cool. So it's been an amazing ride, and we always constantly think about the fans and their expectations, and when we're on set every day, we're like, how can we make this better? How can we service the fans? So it's definitely a crazy pressure, but a good one at that.
Well, you're making us feel very reassured. We can see your passion for this, and so that really helps.
Okay, I'm so happy to hear that.
Fans are very excited to have a new badass female lead for a TV show like that. Did you draw inspiration from famous characters like maybe Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and how did you train for this part?
Yeah, especially with the stunts, we talk about Buffy. We always talk about Mr. and Mrs. Smith as well, which is really fun.
That's the vibe.
That's the vibe.
Let's shooting at each other.
Yeah. I definitely take inspiration from that, and it's so cool to play a character like her because it's very foreign to me to be so like closed off and kind of in charge, but that's the beautiful thing about Mary is that there's so many human aspects to her of you know, like her vulnerability slips out even if she doesn't want it to, and I think her connection with John just like makes that so present. But I mean, doing the stunts and being such a badass female character, I'm so excited, and especially like me growing up, like I would have loved Mary so much, and thinking about that makes me really emotional. So I'm really excited for people to see it.
So cool.
Yeah.
And I'm interested because we talk about the fans, the history, but it's like, I imagine it's like stepping into a Tolkien world because there's so much lore. How does it work on every day on set? Like, you have like an encyclopedia of stuff that you have to do. Like, was there any? You can't actually, because in episode 204,
there's so much of that. Yes.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah, we have little Easter eggs throughout the entire thing. But yeah, we have. There's a whole group that they hired, and one of them actually runs like the Supernatural wiki page. But she's a part of our crew, and she's like the lore. Like, hey, can we do this? And then she'll go research, and like, no, you can't do this. And what you can say is this. But yeah, they keep us in everything, like the Latin. Oh,
yeah.
It's like I just had to do like 2 hours of ADR for it. He's like, no, it's pronounced da 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 da, and I'm like, stop.
So basically like Tolkien, but Latin in terms of English.
Yeah.
They're very strict.
And things have changed like on set as well, like in moment, like in time. It's like, oh, actually you can't say this because an episode, you know. Yeah. So that happens all the time. So making sure that everything is 100% accurate, but it's so fun though.
What was the best piece of advice that Jensen gave you for portraying these characters?
Never sink on your heel because I look shorter. To Drake, because he had to go through that while filming Supernatural.
Piece of advice I got was when it's not your coverage, he's like make sure to make the other people pay for it. So like just making faces off camera.
Yes, you do that a lot. Every time we're doing a scene behind camera, he'll be like, it's just really fun. No, but in actuality,
No, the best piece of advice that he gave me was there's no pressure to be Jeffrey. We didn't cast you because you're Jeffrey, we cast you because you're Drake. bring that to the role, and the rest will fall in place.
Actually, that goes into my question in terms of character development. You have to bring your own input to your acting and your portrayal of this character that has been, generated over this past history. How do you prepare for that?
Yeah, I mean, it's an incredible responsibility, and we talk about it all the time, but it's really exciting. It gives us, like, we have this responsibility, so it keeps us on our game. It keeps us like, hey, what can we add? We're not trying to change anything, but we're trying to add context. We're trying to add depth and nuance to these characters. So it's cool because in some regards, it's like the painting's there. Like, what can we add? Like, you get to look at the full picture of it, and it's like, well, it would look cool if there's a little bit of blue over here, or a little bit of red there. And so we get to kind of like go through and just add that. And
Yeah, I
steal.
completely agree. Yeah.
Thank you so much.